Hey there guys, it's Chilly Man here. So I just wanted to speak to you about a topic that has been on my mind lately, and I felt the need that I needed to speak about it for a while because I've noticed a huge problem with GTA San Andreas, specifically modding it. I've noticed that as of late there hasn't really been much of an influence of drifting anymore. Like the whole drift scene of GTA is pretty much dead, to be honest. And I've only recently started modding GTA and whatnot, and to be honest, I love drifting GTA. There's nothing more fun than drifting Like, I've modded it so much to the point where it's almost as good as any drift, basically as good as any car game that you can get out there right now. Like the handling, the drifting and everything is so real, and it is so realistic. It's incredible. But I've noticed that there's a huge problem with the whole drift scene in general, specifically with the modding scene on GTA San Andreas. Like, nobody's really making drift cars anymore. Nobody's really making that many drift cars anymore like they used to. Like, if I'm being honest with you people, if I'm being honest with you guys, the car mods that I usually drift on my channel, car mods from the early 2000s, and yes, the textures are a bit outdated, but some of them look extremely good, if I must say so, because they basically get retextured and remastered with the ENB that I have. So basically the ENB that I use is DirectX 2.0, and I would love nothing more than to get DirectX 3.0, but you have to pay for it, and I don't really have the money for it, and it's kind of complicated. But nevertheless, I feel like the game looks extremely cool. But like, with everything that's been going on with the game lately, I feel like everyone doesn't want to make drift cars anymore. Like as of late, like there's almost no new drift cars. Like like most of the drift cars that you can find are from old Need for Speed games, or from old Need for Speed games, pretty much. And it's really sad to see that like people aren't as passionate about drifting anymore. Like, the only type of car mods that you see are car mods from either mobile games, basically for the mobile version of GTA San Andreas. Like, I have no idea why all of a sudden everybody wants to revert to playing GTA San Andreas on mobile. But I've noticed that there's like nobody is making car mods and map mods the way they used to on the game. Like, listen, map mods are really cool. Like, ZZ Puma just made Cadence Island. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yes, ZZ Puma just released a huge new track, and the same with Cheeseburger as well. Cheeseburger makes some really cool map conversions and whatnot. But like with the whole modding scene, specifically like with track mods, there's only a handful of modders. When like with track modders and modelers, there used to be a whole army of them, but now there's only a handful of them. Like, currently the only people who are really holding up the whole GTA track modding scene is ZZ Puma and Cheeseburger and a few others. But other than that, everyone else has quit. Everyone else has just gotten up and walked away. And the funny thing is if you look hard enough, you can still find some of these old modders. And I don't know what their reason is for quitting, to be very honest. I'm sure they had their reasons, but I feel that they probably quit because they had real life conditions that they had to tend to. And people like modding games in general is a very thankless job. Like, you don't get paid for it. People don't always people don't always credit to you. Some people will steal your mod. Some people will do many horrible things to you when it comes to the modding scene. And like with that, it kind of sucks that the whole drift scene of GTA has sort of disappeared. because there are still car mods out there, but it's mostly exotic cars, and it's hard for me to find drift cars that really work with the handling lines I have and whatnot. But anyway guys, I feel like the drift scene on GTA San Andreas, specifically GTA San Andreas, has kind of died out, or is dying out very slowly, because nobody is remastering car mods, like specifically old car mods. There's so many car mods that I would love to be remastered, and I'll make a video about this separately, where I will play GTA San Andreas and put on the car mods that I would love to have remastered. The only thing that I would want is maybe some 2K textures, maybe even 4K textures, some redoing of the liveries, and some redoing of the wheels and the interior, because there's so many talented modders on GTA, specifically with cars, and they're not really putting their effort towards why people really modded GTA in the first place. And the mod, like the drift scene on GTA, is still pretty big, but like as for making drift cars and stuff, not really as much as it used to. But anyway guys, I hope people start remastering car mods soon, because I would love to make some videos about some new retextured car mods. But anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.